Every single morning, rain, shine, summer, winter, millions of Japanese people stop what they're doing and do this. Schoolchildren in uniforms, salarymen in suits, grandmothers in gardens, all performing the same 3-minute routine, together, broadcast on national radio since 1928. It's called Radio Taiso, and it is one of the most quietly powerful daily habits on the planet. I'd heard about it for years. Smiled at it honestly. 3 minutes of gentle stretching? How could that possibly matter? So I decided to find out. I did Radio Taiso every single morning for 14 days straight. No gym. No equipment. No excuses. What happened surprised me. Let's start with what Radio Taiso actually is, because most people in the West have never heard of it, and that is a genuine shame. Radio Taiso translates literally as radio exercise. It was introduced in Japan in 1928, modeled on a routine broadcast in the United States, and adopted by NHK, Japan's National Broadcasting Corporation. Within decades, it became woven into the fabric of Japanese life. Schools play it before class. Factories play it before shifts. Parks fill with retirees at 6 a.m. performing it in perfect, unhurried unison. There are 2 versions. Radio Taiso Daiichi, the first form, gentle, accessible, for all ages. And Radio Taiso Dainai, slightly more dynamic, aimed at working adults. The full routine is 13 movements, arm circles, trunk twists, balance poses, breathing exercises, performed in exactly 3 minutes and 13 seconds. That's it. 3 minutes. Now, why does this work? And why do an entire nation's worth of people actually stick to it? This was the question that fascinated me most. The answer has almost nothing to do with fitness. Radio Taiso works because it is a communal signal. When millions of people perform the same movement at the same time, the routine stops being exercise, identity. It becomes belonging. In Japanese psychology, this connects to a concept called ma, the power of shared space and rhythm. The routine is not about burning calories. It is about synchronizing yourself with something larger than your own chaotic morning mind. And there is neuroscience behind this. Synchronized movement between humans releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It lowers cortisol. It signals to your nervous system, you are safe, you are connected, the day can begin. Now, my 14 days. Days 1 through 3, I felt slightly ridiculous. The movements felt too easy. Too slow. My Western fitness brain kept whispering, this isn't a real workout. I almost quit on day 2. Days 4 through 7, something shifted. I noticed I was reaching for my phone less in the first hour of the morning. The routine created a kind of buffer. A small wall between sleep and the noise of the day. Days 8 through 11, my lower back, which has ached for years, felt noticeably looser by mid-morning. The trunk rotations and spinal extensions, done consistently, were doing quiet work. Days 12 through 14, I stopped thinking of it as exercise. I started thinking of it as a declaration. I am awake. I am in my body. The day is mine. By day 14, skipping it felt wrong. That is the most remarkable result of all, not the physical changes, but the fact that a 3-minute habit had made itself feel necessary. Here is how to start tomorrow. You need absolutely nothing. Find the NHK Radio Taiso video on YouTube, the official one, with the piano music and the white-gloved instructor. It is free. It is 3 minutes long. Do it immediately after waking, before coffee, before your phone, before anything. The sequence matters. You are training your body to signal. Morning means movement. If you want the full Japanese experience, do it outside. Even on a balcony. Even in a parking lot. The connection to open air is part of what makes this ritual feel different from indoor stretching. Week 1, just show up. Don't judge the movements. Don't modify them. Do the routine exactly as taught, at exactly the speed given. The slowness is intentional. The gentleness is the point. Week 2, notice what changes. Not in your muscles. In your mornings? The Japanese have a principle, kaizen, continuous, tiny improvement. Radio Taiso is kaizen in physical form. 3 minutes. Every day. Forever. Not because 3 minutes will transform your body, but because the person who shows up for 3 minutes every morning, rain, stress, exhaustion, is building something far more valuable than fitness. They are building discipline shaped like gentleness. That, I think, is what Japan understood 100 years ago that the rest of us are only just beginning to learn. If you want to go deeper into Japanese morning habits, the full 5 a.m. routine, the minimalist rituals, the philosophy of slow living, subscribe. I make these videos every week. And if you try Radio Taiso tomorrow morning, tell me in the comments. Day 1. I want to hear about it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for watching.